Hello everyone, I'm Polly and today I'm touring Maja, a tropical island inspired by Indonesia that I've been working on over the past month or so. You can also check the custom map that I created for this island on my Instagram page, as well as some more info on the highlights. On this island we have Ione, Cherry, Canberra, Bob, Kitty, Octavian, Pango and Mac, and most of them have their own little business on the island. This island's entrance is not super fancy or anything, it basically serves as kind of a transition area between two, maybe three areas on the island. To the left there's a little lookout over the ocean, and climbing down the hill we get to the museum to the right and the campsite on the beach. This island doesn't really loop from one area to the other, so going back and following the sidewalk next to the beach we have several businesses. The first one belonging to Mac, he has a cafe on the beach. Next, there's Octavian's little convenience store. And the last house on this space is Bob's Sports Store. This beach is one of the few beaches I created and accessible because I ended up closing most of the beaches and just creating fake beaches, mainly on the center of the island. On the far right side of this beach there's the Nook's Cranny. Crossing the street behind the villager businesses, there's the resident services. Behind this building there's another lookout, this time over a traditional structure called Candi Bentar, behind a fountain and some decoration. Going back to the main road after crossing a little commercial street with buildings surrounding the narrow road, we arrive at the resort. I'm not too sure of the aesthetic of the resorts in Indonesia, but on my research I saw both modern and more traditional buildings, so I tried to do both on this area. Climbing these stairs we get to an elevated part of the resort where we find a pool that faces a beautiful lookout of some islands in the distance. On this island I really tried my best to give the impression of having multiple islands surrounding this bigger island, because that's basically the biggest characteristic of Indonesia and I had to incorporate it. I'm also finally able to show you the interiors of the residence house. The main floor is dedicated to the reception on the first room. The other rooms on the main floor are hotel rooms. The top floor is a restaurant/bar, and the lower level is an inside pool. Going back to the main road, crossing the resident services, to the right there's the Able Sisters. Next to it there's Canberra's Cafe. And climbing the stairs next to Canberra's, there's Pango's Beauty Salon. Continuing right on the lower level, we get to sort of a botanical garden with a beautiful Titan arum in the middle. To the right, there's Kitty's house right next to the beach. Going up this path, climbing these stairs, there's Ione's house. And behind Ione's house, there's Cherry's bar. Her bar is on a deck that leads to a huge natural pool. There's this kind of secret passage to the left, and when we climb down and cross this land bridge, we get to another lookout area, this time over a mountain made of terraces. And that's all there is to find on Maja. I had a lot of fun, but also some headaches trying to come up with ideas for the different areas and how to do them and make my visions come to life. But I'm truly happy with the result, and I really like the whole atmosphere around it. It was the first time I attempted to do a tropical island and play around with perspective and light and all that, and I love to try out new things, so it was a really fun island to build. If you'd like to visit it for yourself and see all the details in your own time and interact with the island, please use the dream address on the screen. I will also leave it in the description as well as other links for your convenience. If you watched the building process of this island, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and supporting me. It means the absolute world to me, honestly. If you've just stumbled upon this video and enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and also subscribing to the channel so I can keep creating new islands and share them with you all. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!